I have a tendency, yeah, to suspect that most of it is very not good. We'll say, there are exceptions, right? There are interesting movies, and yeah, unfortunately, even the better ones, like there's, I haven't seen it, but people I know, they really like Dune. Like when you have the revival of epics and epic storytelling, like that's always fun, and there's a lot of craftsmanship and artistry. But this is why I think Plato's useful. Number one, yeah, the bad guys need to control Hollywood because it's the image making. Like it's a big deal. You see one movie, and imagine if there was a movie that sort of talked about the things we're talking about, like just a great story, a beautiful epic story with a great storyline and all the bells and whistles that a very good Hollywood movie like a Dune or something will have, where you got original music, you got new languages, they're going all in. Imagine if you just had even one good movie telling like a truly good, exciting and uplifting story. I tend to think that can significantly transform the culture. Just one good film that really sort of presents the real thing in its own original way. So that's definitely the power of it. And if we can appreciate that, then we can appreciate why it's kind of occupied by the forces that it is, because it is so important. At the same time, I would simply point out that like a lot of these big industries now, Hollywood, the movie industry, it's largely dead. Like Jerry Seinfeld, not that he's like this huge authority on that, but I was listening to a podcast and he was saying like the film stuff, they're not, it's these macro cultures are sort of collapsing, these big behemoths run by these, nefarious things. And you have the emergence of microcultures. You have the emergence of more independent films, more independent content creators. So I'm an optimist, and that's usually what I have to warn people about, because it can be a bit offsetting at first, because I don't really subscribe to like end times, doomsday. The predictive programming hasn't worked, at least not fully, I guess, because I didn't get the message that I was probably supposed to.